The Tug of War. With the forebaton pointing forward, hold it firmly with both hands just above the navel. This stance calls to mind the epic struggle between heads and tails. The waiter. Place the form baton in your palm, tip forward and buttons facing up. See yourself serving a group of socialites. Such grace, they cry. Such style, such hors d'oeuvres. The elephant. Point the form baton forward, with the end lightly touching your nose. Just as the mighty elephant uses its trunk to gorge on peanuts, so too will your new nose sustain you. The sketch artist. Hold the form baton as you would a pencil during a pop quiz, delicately but defiantly. Mastery of this move can change a pop quizzee into a pop quizzer. The chauffeur. Turn the form baton sideways and wrap your hands around both ends. As the form baton turns, so too do the earth and all upon it, from liver to liveryman. The samurai. With your right hand, hold the form baton close to your left hip. Like a hungry samurai defending his lunch, close your eyes and await your enemy's attack.